Hi everybody, this is the Football Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the Football Hut, and hopefully you like this video. Talk about the Giants preseason win in week 2, their second game against the New York Jets, 31-12. I watched a little bits and pieces of it. It was interesting, but I missed all the highlights, but I would mention that getting excited for this season. They seem to be a little bit more. They look like they're going to score some points, from what I could tell. So this video is going to be in 3 parts. Let's start with let's see. New York Giants drop Jets 31-12. It's from Giants Wire, grading every big name rookie's performance. New York Giants 2025 draft class was on display again in week 2 of the preseason during the team's 31-12 win over the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium on Saturday night. Here's a rundown on how the rookies fared. Quarterback Jackson Dart. Dart stood out again, completing 14 of 16 passes for 137 yards and a touchdown for 123.2 rating. He also rushed for a score, and he didn't turn the ball over. His production was matched by his confidence. Giants had to be over the moon with this pick. He got an A-. Offensive lineman Marcus Mabeau, and I was reading stuff on him last night, how people were very impressed with him. The Giants needed a tough guy on the offensive line. They found one in Marcus Mabeau. Love his name, Marcus Mabeau. Love that name. Mabeau. You're up next, Mabeau. He led all offensive players in snaps played, 44, and simply pounded Jets defenders all night. It's going to be difficult to bench this kid Mabeau. He got an A+. UDA undrafted free agent wide receivers, rookie free agent wideouts accounted for the Giants' 3 longest gains of the night. Bo Collins had an 80-yard catch that led to a touchdown on the Giants' first possession. And obviously that was from Russell Wilson. Dalen Cambry had 45 yards on 2 receptions. Jordan Bly was on the other end of a 41-yard Tommy DeVito strike in the 4th quarter. They got an A. Others, safety Makari Page, an undrafted rookie out of Michigan, made 2 tackles. The Giants' only interception in the game. Cornerback T.J. Moore had 5 total tackles and a pass defended. Linebacker Abdul Carter had 1 assisted tackle and 19 defensive snaps. Defensive lineman Darius Alexander had an assist and his 20 snaps. Tight end Thomas Fedone had a 3-yard reception. And cornerback Corey Black played 12 snaps and was credited with 2 assists. They got a B grading. 1 injury. Cam Scatterboo was inactive because he's dealing with a hamstring issue, and we'll see what happens with him. Next up, we have Russell Wilson. New York Giants Russell Wilson sees value in playing preseason games. It was interesting. You don't normally hear that. And of course, as you know, the Giants defeated the Jets. One would think that most NFL veterans, especially ones who have a Super Bowl ring and 10 Pro Bowls to their credit, would loathe playing preseason games. Not Russell Wilson, the 36-year-old who signed a 1-year incentive-laden deal with the Giants in March, is as exuberant as ever. If the Giants pound the Jets 31-12 in their annual preseason meeting on Saturday night, Wilson told reporters he isn't one of those vets who avoid playing in the preseason. Quote, I like playing in the preseason. I like playing anytime I get a chance to do that. Wilson said, especially early on, you get a rhythm. I think that going against Buffalo, a really good defense, a really good team, obviously, they've been super successful the past several years. You know, last weekend to put a good drive, 14-play drive together to be able to move the ball well. I think Wan'Dale Robinson had a really good game that game and made some great catches. Some guys, Theo Johnson, had a really good game the first game. The offensive line did a great job. That success carried over into Saturday's night's game against the Jets, and Wilson was equally as happy. Quote, and then to come back in this game to see guys like Jane Hyatt make some big, we were backed up the first couple drives really, And I thought we did a good job, obviously, getting out of there. The huge explosive play to Bo Collins, and then being on the 1-2 yard line, and Jalen Hyatt running a great route on the right. That was a huge play by him. Tremendous route. Great protection again, he said. I think what it does is it just gives you that confidence in what we're doing. We're doing it on the practice field, as you guys have seen, and how well we practice. But I think to translate that to the game, put a bunch of points on the board, and to be successful, there's still a lot of more room to grow. We could be way better. We'll be better. And just as we continue to play, continue to go get after it together, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Wilson's currently Giants starter, but rookie Jackson Dart is breathing down his neck. It no longer seems to be a case if Dart gets to play this season, but when. Wilson appears to be leaning into it. I think he's done a tremendous job. He definitely has worked at it every day, He's sitting over here in the room, but he works at it every day, and he asks the right questions, Wilson said of Dart. That's what I enjoy about him. He knows this. Like, I'm never shy about giving information and talking about it, and us learning about it, and me asking and vice versa, and we're all just constantly learning. The Giants are having fun and enjoying meaningless preseason games. Things really are changing in East Rutherford. Well, I hope they do. And hopefully this is a sign of them having success on the field during the regular season. They've done what would you expect to be a good job with the drafts, but you need to start winning some games here. And it's a tough schedule that the Giants are going to be dealing with. And finally in this video, New York Giants report card, how Giants Wire graded Big Blue in Week 2 and their preseason win. New York Giants improved to 2-0 in the preseason with a convincing 31-12 whacking of the crosstown New York Jets at MetLife Stadium on Saturday night. I'll say this about the Jets, they got a lot of work to do. There wasn't much to criticize in this game on the Giants side. The Giants looked fluid and capable. Fans and pundits who have followed this team in recent years had to pinch themselves. The Giants seem to be a team that does many things well now. Here's how they graded them this week. The offense. Over 30 points for the second straight week. When was the last time you did that? Yes, it's preseason. But the offense is flowing nicely, regardless of who is under center. The Giants racked up 478 yards of offense, 398 of it through the air. Running back Tyrone Tracy Jr. averaged 5.6 yards per carry on 7 attempts. He's ready. Dante Miller led the team in receptions again with 4. 17 players in all had at least one reception. The longest one on an 80-yard strike from Russell Wilson to rookie wide receiver Bo Collins. Rookie quarterback Jackson Dart, 14 for 16, 137 yards passing, was exceptional again, throwing for a touchdown and rushing for another. They got a graded A, which they deserve. On the defense, the Jets rushed for 141 yards in the game, averaging 4.3 per attempt. The run defense without Dexter Lawrence continues to struggle. The Giants allowed 3 long scoring drives of 12, 14, and 12 plays, but only yielded 12 points. They had no sacks in the game and just 2 quarterback hits. Backup safety Dane Belton led the way with 7 total tackles. Bakari Page had the lone interception. They had a B rating. Now, this side of the team has been terrible for quite a few years, and this is the special teams unit. Hopefully the Giants can improve. This has been a major problem for years. Kicker Graham Gano sat out, leaving the place kicker to Jude McAnamy. He had 7 total points, 4 pats, and a 35-yard field goal. No misses. Punter Jamie Gillen averaged 45 on 3 attempts, is 45 yards, with 1 inside the 20. The return teams with Gunnar Oswulski as the lead returner were quiet. The Giants allowed an average return of 21.1 yards on 6 kickoffs with a long of 38. They got an A. Giants have to have good special teams play. Can't win without that. If you have all your units playing poorly, folks, you know this, you're screwed. But if you can get 2 of them to pull everybody up and play well, have a shot at winning games. But again, the Giants have a very tough schedule. I'm very concerned. On the coaching side, head coach Brian Dable's new setup where he is free to roam the sidelines during the game while his coordinators oversee the execution of the game plan is working. This is preseason. The Giants are less stiff and appear very loose along the sidelines and on the field. They scored over 30 points 2 weeks in a row without their best offensive player, wide receiver Malik Neighbors, and best lineman Andrew Thomas, and the confidence and camaraderie are both growing. That's good. That's a good sign. But the coaching got an A. But again, we've seen stuff like this in the past. I would hope that they're able to put a complete game up. Even if they lose, sometimes you fall into a win. Okay? Have good quarterback play, good defensive play. Don't create penalties. Don't cause penalties. Don't have the flag thrown at you. And of course, have good special team play. Got to have those things. You don't have to be the most talented team. Just don't make any mistakes. Make the plays you need to make, and just do the best you can. But the problem is they don't do the best they can. They haven't tackled in a long time. I mean, the special teams units have been terrible. Offensively, they haven't scored any points. The defense has been okay at times, but it's been bad at times. They don't tackle right. It's just a mess. Hopefully they'll change that. Hopefully they'll be able to change that when we start the season. Keep our fingers crossed. But you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Football Hut, and I'll see you later.